making moves. I'm making moves. You gotta move. You gotta. She made that back move. She made it.
You're complaining a lot. It's my turn here. All right. Welcome to BGC, where car parks are always full. Hi, Peter here from Property Club, and I'm in High Street, Fort Bonifacio. I'm here in Fort Bonifacio, and I want to discuss with you the property market here, not only in Manila, but BGC, Fort Bonifacio. So in the last, say, 8 to 10 years, Fort Bonifacio really has been booming. The property here has probably gone up anywhere from 2 to 3 times. I literally remember being here and seeing absolutely nothing around me. Whereas you can see today, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of buildings, companies and investment. So what I want to discuss with you is the fact that, when I was here and it was vacant plots of land, and they're selling properties, residential condominiums, for around about anywhere from 60 to 80,000 peso per square meter. Now at the time, I remember talking to a friend of mine, and he said to me, look, it's just too expensive, Peter. And I said, look, you don't understand. The Philippines is very cheap, and it's still cheap today. And probably 6-7 years ago, I said, look, it's very cheap for 60 to 80,000. And he ended up talking me out of buying a property here in Fort Bonifacio. Well, to give you some idea, that same property that I was going to buy for roughly around about 60 to 80,000 peso per square meter, you're now looking at a minimum of about 180 to 220,000 per square meter. Nowadays, the talk is luxury development. Luxury development being that of condominiums and hotels. Behind me, we have one of the most expensive buildings, hotel buildings in the country. You have the Shangri-La Fort Bonifacio, which rents for the cheapest room, maybe 300 to 400 US dollars per night. People here are renting their condominiums on Airbnb anywhere from 60, 70 US dollars per night. The rental return here, whether it be a holiday let or permanent let, has also increased out of sight. You could get possibly a 1 or 2 bedroom condominium from anywhere from 30 to 40,000 peso previously. But now, 2 bedroom condominiums in Serenada, you're looking at anywhere from 120 to 150,000 pesos per month. So yeah, what are friends for? So my friend, unfortunately, he did me a bit of a disservice talking me out of purchasing a condo here in Fort Bonifacio. Lucky for me, not only BGC has increased in price, it's been across the board in Metro Manila, from Ortigas to Makati and BGC. But overall, the talk of the town in Metro Manila and all throughout the Philippines is BGC and/or Fort Bonifacio. So I do believe this market is very strong right now, and it will continue. It's a very trendy area, and what a lot of people don't realize is, you know, for all of the space where developers are building, they must provide a certain amount of green spaces. So that means you get beautiful walkways like this, or gardens and places to have a run or walk your dog. So it is quite different from the normal areas like Makati or Ortigas, where it's a bit of a, well, concrete jungle. One condominium development in particular, named the Hyatt. The Hyatt has developed a number of condominiums, starting from the cheaper end being 150 to 180,000 per square meter, and it goes all the way up to 300 to 400,000 per square meter, which really is a first for the Philippines. This is big money and people are buying it. The project is sold out and it's looking, well, wonderful.
Oh babe, I hate to go, 'cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, leaving on a jet plane, leaving on a jet plane, leaving on a jet
So BGC is very popular with Westerners, expats from around the world, whether it be the UK, USA or Australians. So a lot of people are moving here, they're looking at opportunities, work opportunities, and there are a lot of opportunities. With so many call centres in the local area, individuals are flocking here in droves. Seeking an alternative from the Western life, whether it be in Sydney or New York, things in the West just are, well, far too expensive. When you're here in Asia, in particular places like Manila, well, they're bloody well attractive, especially when, you know, individuals, expats like myself, are able to obtain managerial positions, whether it be senior or middle level, and the pay is good. So the thing is, when you have relatively good pay here in Asia, in some place like Manila, well, life is bloody well good. And instead of paying off a mortgage over a period of 30 or 40 years even, you're looking at maybe a straight bullet loan of 1, 2, 3 or 4 years. And that home, that dream condominium, could be yours. Another big advantage here in BGC is the fact that everyone speaks English. English here in Manila and the Philippines is a second language, but the truth is most, if not everyone, speaks the language, and that, you know, really does help being an expat, so you don't have to actually learn a new language. Because I know working overseas in some place like Korea or China can be absurdly difficult, because at the end of the day, trying to communicate with your peers can be bloody well hard. So here it is very easy. It's a lot easier to obtain managerial positions for young expats looking for opportunities here in Asia. And it might just be that stepping stone for you if you are looking to get into Asia. Whether it be an international banking institution like Morgan Stanley or HSBC, loans and lending are plentiful here in Manila. But at the end of the day, you probably won't even need to go to a bank, because the truth is a lot of developers are offering specials for off-the-plan property. So whether it's here in BGC or up-and-coming locations, for example, Ayala Alabang, or even niche pockets like the circuit in Makati, these are areas where developers, they're willing to give you options for finance, whether it be developer finance or you get banking finance from a traditional local bank like BDO or BPI, where loans are available, or an international bank. There are options available for you. So that makes it even more attractive for investment, especially that, there's a market of local people buying and local foreigners buying, mainly expats who have lived here for some time or have been here for a few years and decided they're just sick of paying rent. And the other benefit too is the rental return is quite good. Rental returns can be, and you have to pick your mark, but they could be anywhere from 6 to 12%. Like I said earlier, some places like 2-bedroom units in Serenada are returning as much as 120 to 150,000 peso per month. So you're looking at around about $2,500 to $3,000 US per month. And when you think about the fact that these are only 100 square meter apartments, at the time when people bought them off the plan, they might have only cost $120,000 to $140,000. But yes, indeed, prices have increased immensely since then. For the same condominium, you might be looking at 350 to 400 grand. So here we have the Hyatt residential development, so Hyatt condominiums, which features properties that are sky homes here in BGC. But the thing is, if you bought off the plan, maybe you're only paying as much as 180 to 220,000 per square meter. Now, only a few years later, at a later stage of release, these properties, these condominiums, are selling for as much as anywhere from 300 to 400,000 per square meter. Why live and work in such a place like Hong Kong or Singapore, where property is, well, almost unattainable unless you're willing to take out big multi-million-dollar loans, which most of us, well, don't want to sacrifice our lifetime to own that property. So my advice is, come down to Manila, check out BGC and see for yourself. At the end of the day, if you can pick up a property for 100 grand rather than $1 million, well, it ain't bad. This could be the next Hong Kong. thanks for listening, guys, and I'm Peter from Property Club here in BGC. I'm going to enjoy myself and go check out a nice local Japanese restaurant, eat some great food. Maybe after that, hit a pub or a bar or one of these funky and trendy lounge bars. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a great day. Bye for now. I'm here at the Fort Bonifacio Strip, and I'm about to head over here to Tateyama to have some Japanese food. Look at that, so yummy.
Doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop, and the man on the dream. Let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body to body. Every day discovering something brand new.